You know, I swear I was not going to make a video like this, but I need help of understanding something. So obviously the Iran versus Israel, USA, whatever kind of thing. No disrespect to that. But what I don't understand is, on one hand, you have people in Iran coming out in the streets and celebrating, burning the hijabs, or I think they're called, women celebrating, it seems to be quite a lot of overwhelming support. And then you have, your university students in Sydney and Melbourne now protesting this. And what I don't understand is, help me understand that if the very population of the country is thanking America or thanking the help to get rid of the Ayatollah or get rid of the regime, they're dancing in celebration, but then university students and other protesters are protesting this. And this is not a right or left-leaning thing. This is a genuine question, because if this was being on the right side of politics and there was right people protesting, I'd be saying the same thing. I need help on understanding and making this make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense. What makes sense to me that this is just another group of people that are, I wouldn't say they're for hire for protesting, but help me make sense of this. Because the more I see what's happening in this war, obviously it's horrible. And I'm not even going to comment on that because I don't have the brain size to go into that. But what I can comment on is what I see of my own eyes. And what I don't get is I always thought protesting was for a cause, and I get it. We have the right to protest. But what I don't get is, if you actually ask these people, what are you actually protesting? Well, I suppose today. But what I don't get, if these very people see the video of people dancing in the street saying thank you, and then there's all these counter protests in capital cities around here with the Iranian people holding American flags and Israeli flags and thanking them, then me personally, if I was in that anti-other protest group, I'd start to scratch my head going, what am I doing? Now, I suppose I get you're against the war, that's fine. And trust me, I don't want war either, because there's a lot of byproducts in war, and the economy is one of them, and which is no doubt going to hit us soon. But what I don't get, and once again, comment below, help me make sense. What are they protesting? Because if the very people are dancing in the streets celebrating, and these people are saying, orange man bad, or whatever the latest catchphrase is for these political groups, what are they protesting, and what is it all for? Because realistically, on every day that ends in Y, there's another cause. The same people go out and protest the same thing. And I'm not getting into the whole Palestine, Israel, all that kind of stuff. I'm just asking a question here. Once again, if the very people seem to be an overwhelming support thanking this, and I know it's a mess, like when Trump said, take back your country, because I said to my wife, it's like Bane, and I think The Dark Knight Rises saying, Gotham, take back your city, you know what I mean? But what I don't get is, and this is my main point, this is not about the whole thing itself, this is my main point, what are they actually protesting here? If the very people seem to be happy for this point in time that the Ayatollah is gone, or that regime's gone, what are you actually protesting? Help me think. Comment below.